Are doing all they can to be prepared, but for families losing loved ones to this virus, it's pretty hard to prepare for something like that. Jennifer Brindisi spoke to one local family faced with this grim reality of burying a loved one without being able to say goodbye. Hello, Jen.
That's right, Derek. A family dealing with just a devastating loss today. 61-year-old Mark Eckert got sick just a couple of weeks ago with COVID-19. He died on Sunday. Perhaps the most bitter part for his family, they didn't get to say goodbye in person.
It was just a couple of weeks ago. Zach Eckert said his dad, Mark, a well-known businessman and friend to so many, started to feel something wasn't right.
He had trouble walking across the living room without getting winded. He made the statement to me, walking 10 feet is like walking 100 feet.
Zach encouraged his dad to get tested in Cleveland. On the 17th, he did just that. By the 24th, he went into ICU at the Cleveland Clinic. Family kept up communication through video calls, but they weren't permitted to visit because of strict protocols. Days later, Mark Eckert passed away at just 61. To know Mark was to know a friend. He'd run Eckert Interiors for many years before transitioning to the Vindicator. Losing Mark was an unimaginable grief for those closest to him who weren't able to be by his side. Grief expert Rachel O'Neill.
Overall, just acknowledging the situation as being difficult and painful and allowing yourself to feel that, just allowing yourself to, in some ways, almost double grieve the loss, but then also grieve that the ability to grieve has been taken away too.
O'Neill believes honoring your loved one, even if you can't hold services right now.
If there's a ritual or something the family can do together in order to honor the person who's passed away.
Mark's son Zach hopes that out of this comes deep and vigilant awareness of a virus that is so deadly.
I hope that we can turn my dad's death into an age where we can start listening to data, start listening to science, and not really just downplaying threats like this. This is serious stuff.
Now, the family is quarantined right now. They say they plan to hold a memorial service to celebrate the life of Mark Eckert a little later on this year. A service that will undoubtedly hold hundreds of people who loved him. Derek?